Thursday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And next up
Leading
will
off
be
tonight
Franklin
for Oakland,
Barreto. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Barreto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Robbie Grossman, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Grossman, once a Minnesota Twin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
In there, and it's even at 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Piscotty leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for Oakland. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the first.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Change up and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Fiers has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Hit to first. Olsen takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one.
Batting third,
able to pull it down the line for a
designated
nice
hitter,
base hit.
JD Martinez.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's J.D. Martinez. Tapped out in front of home. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. His previous history with Mike Fiers. He's gone 3 for 11. Fiers pauses. Here's the delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Betts carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. At the plate, Matt Olsen. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Olsen.
First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mark Canha waits on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So now it's Mark Canha, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 14. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pinder leads off first with 1 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The tag gets 1 and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The second baseman.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Fegley.
Now in the box, Josh Fegley. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Throw to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Steve Pearce.
Leading
He's
off
a guy looking to break out in a big way.
The first
Hasn't
baseman.
been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Here
Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting 7th. No left fielder.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And that's the second out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fires is ready. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We've played 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. Standing in, Franklin Barreto.
Leading off
He drew
for
a
the
walk
Athletics,
his first time up.
The shortstop, Franklin Barreto.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up for the Red Sox,
leading off for the Red
from
Sox,
the left side right here.
the catcher.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the
Now
way to start an inning.
third
One
baseman,
thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
Dan,
number
as a former
2.
pitcher,
Shortstop,
are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well.
Bogart.
I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna sprinting after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. And they'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good.
Now back,
second
the designated hitter.
Make it to third.
JD.
The fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kenna is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off with the
Chris
Athletics.
Davis, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
2-1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this
the
play.
Athletics are challenging the
All right,
previous
we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right
Upon
to do
video
so again
review,
later in the
call
game
of
if
out
needed.
at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and one to the A's first baseman. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one
Now
so far,
batting,
but after
the
that
third
walk,
baseman,
they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in, Chad Pinder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So with a couple of men on and 1 out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Two on here with 1 man out. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The second baseman.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box, Josh Fegley. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll
leading
start
off
things out
for
here in
the
a
Red
tie
Sox.
ball game.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
One of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to put one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pierce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Now batting,
first and
center
second,
fielder,
no out, and the guy on the
Jackie
bump really needs a strikeout
Bradley
or a double play right here.
Jr.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Betts at second. Pierce at first with no outs. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here.
Now
he
batting,
took a big
catcher,
swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Blake Swihart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. 2-1 the count to Blake Swihart.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
3-1, here it is. 3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
1-1.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in once again, Robbie Grossman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
That's the ball.
Three and 1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2 is the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo
Leading
Nunez.
off
He
for the
singled
Red
his
Sox,
last time up.
the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close.
Now
so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nunez, the runner at second with 1 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Fires, pauses, 3-0 on its way. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Due up
Leading
on
off
4,
with the
5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. First pitch on its way.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Mm, 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Steve Pearce.
First delivery to him on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2.
Now batting,
right? You have
center
to protect
fielder,
for the fastball.
Jackie
you have to look for the soft
Bradley
stuff down and away. You're really
Jr.
at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell.
left
So
fielder,
I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Moreland.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is
Now
a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Rodney.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Moreland stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Boston after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Mark Canha. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Striding in for Oakland, Jurickson Profar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Josh.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
Enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at
Number
first
70.
with 1 out in the inning. Josh Fegley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Wow. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Franklin Barreto, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Franklin Barreto.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Franklin Barreto. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Hope for 1. On to first. It's a double play.
Ladies and
Their
gentlemen,
woes
it's
continue.
time
The
for the
inning is
predictable
over.
7th
The
inning
A's straight run.
stretch.
It remains a 3-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Blake Swihart.
Leading
He'll
off
start things
for
out
the
here in
Red
the bottom
Sox,
of inning number 7.
the catcher, Blake Swihart.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Missed
1-1.
low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate.
Now
probably
batting,
too good
third
to take,
baseman,
and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. His past history with Fernando Rodney.
No,
He's
that's
1
out.
for 5. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Rodney's ready. Here it is on 1-0.
Yeah!
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Rodney, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ladies
Here's
and
Mara
gentlemen,
Petit takes
your
over
attention,
pitching
please.
duties, looking to get that
Now
final
pitching
out
for
now here in
Oakland.
this 7th inning.
Number 36, Yusmero Petit.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it's still 3-1.
The world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not.
Pete Hembree is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in, Robbie Grossman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The batter.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Piscotty possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Grossman stands at second with no outs. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Matt Olson. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Popped up. Bogarts has a play. The second for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
The batter, the third baseman, Chad Pinder.
Ready once again, Chad Pinder. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. This one's flared off to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now that
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Mark Hanna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Josh Fegley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Olson on third. Pinder on second. Kenna at first. 2 out in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D.
Leading off
Martinez.
for the
It
Red
was a
Sox,
walk in his last
the
trip.
designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Profile over to his left. On to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hard on the ground toward short. Barrett's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now
8th inning from Fenway
the first
Park.
baseman.
This one tight throughout as we're all tied up in the final stages.
Here.
Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Franklin Barreto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2.
Count.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brian Johnson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 61, Brian Johnson.
Stephen Piscotty will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch, and they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Piscotty has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
The left fielder.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Grossman over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the A's 4 and the Red Sox 3.
Ladies
Blake
and
Trinan
gentlemen,
takes the
your
ball now
attention,
in inning
please.
number 9, looking
Now
to close
pitching
the
for
door.
Oakland, number 39, Blake Trinan.
So striding in, Jackie
Leading off
Bradley Jr.
for the
He'll
Red
look to
Sox,
bounce back after
center
striking out
fielder,
his last time up.
Jackie
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got
Bradley
all the way with a fastball. You could tell he
Jr.
was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Has to come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A bouncer to the left side. Pinder gloves it. On to first, and it sails right back.
I'm not here to make
the
excuses, but it is
second
cold
baseman.
tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
plate, Brock Holt. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home?
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Striding into the box, Blake Swihart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Buchter
please.
comes on here looking
Now
to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, The shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention,
Soria
please.
takes over
now
on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Soria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Soria playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Oakland A's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Yusmeiro Petit claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Yusmeiro Petit. His record is now 1-0. The save to Joakim Soria, his first. The loss goes to Brandon Workman. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Nelson Cruz drove in 3 as the Twins were victorious over Houston 7-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. Sam Tuivailala earned the 3rd W of his season as the Mariners downed the Cubs 5-3. The Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-3. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. The Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-2. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 10-6. The Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0. The Nationals got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-5. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. The Philadelphia Phillies defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. Mike Moustakas smacked a home run and drove in 3 as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 4-1. The Diamondbacks stopped their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-4. The Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-6. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.